Welcome back, everybody. Last time we were here, I'm not sure if I alluded to the fact that I think Trevor is dropping a piston or something scarier. So we're just going to drop the oil and have a look. It's very thin oil, so we'll let that drain. We'll put some fresh stuff in and we'll run through the whys and the wherefores. G'day everybody, welcome back. Back to work tomorrow, I think, maybe. Just out here at the block today doing a quick job. When I've got my hearing protection on, driving Trevor, the B275, who's in the middle there, I can hear and feel a knock, and it's not a really top end light knock, it's quite a deep knock. So I think, as I've alluded to just previously and over the last couple of weeks, that I think this engine might have a problem. But we dropped the oil out just now and the plug is magnetic, but there's no real issue on the plug. And the reason I'm worried about the oil is it's very thin. So sorry, I'll put the rest of my head in the picture. The oil feels like it might have a bit of diesel in it, so they have sat for most of winter. So fresh oil, put it back in, put it back to work, and we'll see what happens. Got to drag a few tree stumps out today, so it's low intensity with a little bit of, needs to work a little bit, and that'll soon tell us what's going on. So let's go bang the bung back in, put some oil in it, and get on with it. Nothing like a bit of fresh oil on a sunny day. I might need some more though. I'll just let that sit there and it can drain quietly. Probably can't see that very well, but we've got oil. Just got to get a bit of water for the radiator and away we go. Alright, so while the tractor warms up and the dog eats a dead kangaroo that he found on the road, our mission today is to drag these big trees out across this road. Two reasons. One, I want to try and get as much firewood out of this stuff that was pushed over before summer and the brown snakes all jump into the bush. And two, I want to actually widen this road from the peg line out about double the width. So there's this big gum tree here, and I'm aiming to pull them clockwise, and it doesn't matter if I knock the pegs over, because then I can put them across the road and just chop them where they sit. I've got two pines here, and one will come this way and the other one will come out behind it. And I've actually got two half pines in behind there, and I have this one here that I'm going to start with. So basically you can see I've got a big sling, I've got a little old tractor, I've got about an hour, and this is what's going to end up happening. So all this debris that came off the paddock when it was dozer pushed is just going to be a boundary down this creek, and then I'm going to drag the tree stump out and around, but you'll see it when it happens. I'll probably put the camera on the tree stump. But give the tractor a few more minutes to warm up and we'll go from there. Alright, hooked up. I'm using the grader blade for two reasons. One, it's connected to the tractor, and two, if this does wheel stand, it'll actually sit down at the back, so I don't really want to flip the tractor on its head. So we'll put the camera somewhere and we'll see how we go. Righto, so based on the fact that I can only go forwards and not turn because I don't have a right brake, we might try the next one down the hill, but it worked very well. So the goal is purely to be able to get this stump from this limb and chop all the rest of this up. I'm going to use the backhoe to lift it up, and I'll cut it in the next video. I'll cut it from that end back this way, and I'm also trying to get in and then push all of this scunge back out. I'm not going to worry about that tree stump, that's too far gone, but for now that's the first one done. So I think this one's getting caught up the top here. And it looks like there's a branch that goes all the way underneath, so might just put the strap at the top here and have another crack. So that worked much better. There's that branch I was talking about. This pile here would just go straight back into the creek, and that'll just get chopped up as it sits. Next up is the big one, and I think I'm going to come between these two posts, and I'll probably end up taking that one out. But I want to roll this one, or try and roll this one over if I can. If I can't, it doesn't matter, because if I can roll that one over, that'll, oh yeah, maybe not. I'll just try and pull it out. If I can't, I'm just going to leave it where it is and we'll cut it up as it sits. But there's a lot of mass sitting suspended that I don't like, so we'll find somewhere for the camera and we'll have a crack. Righto, so this one's going to get processed where it sits. I'll probably take this big branch off with the chainsaw, and then this one, and then work my way down here and yeah, try and uncover, because there's a few good branches underneath as well. So and that's what we're trying to get to. So there you go. I got 3 out of the 4 that I was targeting. They're very, very happy where they sit. They're not going to roll away. Gives me back my road width, and at the end of it all, I'll be left with a nice road down the end of the patch. I'll get probably 2 winters worth of support wood. So we use the pine as a support, and we use the red gum or the gum or whatever we can find for the main heat source. Trevor's knock, yeah, we'll keep an eye on it. It is what it is. So, and yeah, so there you go. Come back next time, and probably next weekend, and we'll process these and we'll see if we can get that out. See you next time. Thanks for watching.